Dogs. They're more than pets. They're family. Loyal, playful, sometimes a little stubborn, but always ready to beg at the dinner table. And yet, for something so important to our lives, most of us barely think about what actually goes into the food we put in their bowls every day. From crunchy kibble to savory canned meals, fresh prepared subscription boxes to gourmet treats, dog food is one of the most fascinating, carefully engineered foods in the world. To really understand it, we need to go back in time. For thousands of years, dogs survived on scraps and leftovers from their owners' meals: meat, bread, vegetables, whatever was available. But in 1860, a man named James Spratt, an American electrician living in London, noticed stray dogs scavenging near shipyards. He had an idea that would change pet feeding forever. The first commercial dog biscuit, made from wheat, vegetables, beetroot, and dried animal blood, Spratt's biscuits were baked, portioned, and sold specifically for dogs. This invention marked the beginning of a pet food industry that would grow into a billion-dollar global business. By the early 20th century, canned dog food began to appear on shelves. Originally made from horse meat, it provided a convenient, protein-rich meal for dogs. Dry kibble didn't come into the picture until the 1950s, when food extrusion technology, initially used for cereal, was adapted to produce dry, shelf-stable pellets. Today, dog food ranges from inexpensive bags of kibble to custom-prepared subscription meals shipped straight to your door, catering to every breed, age, and dietary need. But let's pause for a second. If you had to choose, which would your dog prefer? Crunchy kibble, savory canned meals, or fresh subscription boxes? Comment your answer below. We might just compare it to the internet's top dog favorites. Now, let's peek inside a modern dog food factory to see how these meals are actually made. It all starts with the ingredients. Proteins are sourced from various sources, including chicken, beef, lamb, fish, and plant-based sources such as peas and soy. Carbohydrates, such as those found in rice, corn, or barley, provide energy. Vegetables like peas, carrots, and sweet potatoes add fiber and vitamins. And then there are the vitamins, minerals, and added fats. Everything from taurine to calcium is carefully measured to make a balanced, healthy meal. Some premium brands even use human-grade ingredients to appeal to pet owners who want the freshest possible food for their dogs. Once ingredients arrive, they're weighed and inspected for quality. Safety is critical. Factories follow strict regulations to ensure each batch is free of contaminants. After inspection, the ingredients are ground into a uniform mix. For dry dog food, this mix is then cooked under high pressure in extruders, machines that force the dough through molds to create small, crunchy nuggets. These are then baked or dried to remove moisture, making the kibble shelf-stable for months. Finally, a coating of fats and flavor enhancers is applied, giving the kibble that irresistible smell dogs go wild for. Go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because staying up to date with this channel is easier than getting a pup to drop a tennis ball. Wet dog food takes a slightly different path. Fresh meats, vegetables, and grains are chopped, blended, and cooked into a thick stew. This mixture is portioned into cans or pouches, which are sealed and pressure-cooked to ensure a long shelf life. Wet food is softer, more aromatic, and easier for older dogs or picky eaters to enjoy. Fresh or refrigerated meals, the newest trend in dog food, are made with minimally processed human-grade ingredients. They're lightly cooked, portioned into sealed containers, and delivered to homes via subscription services. Many of these services require your dog's weight, age, breed, and activity level to create a personalized meal plan. It's the pet equivalent of a gourmet meal kit, and dogs absolutely love it. Mythbuster number 1. Grain-free diets aren't automatically better. While some dogs have sensitivities, most digest grains just fine. In fact, grains like rice and oats provide essential fiber and nutrients, And certain grain-free diets have even been linked to heart problems in specific breeds. After cooking, shaping, and packaging, every batch undergoes rigorous testing. Nutrient content, moisture levels, and safety standards are all checked. But here's the most important test: taste trials. Dogs are brought in to sample the food, and their reactions are closely monitored. Do they gobble it up? Do they leave any behind? This feedback helps companies tweak flavors and textures so every meal is palatable and enjoyable. Have you ever watched your dog try a new flavor for the first time? Share in the comments what their reaction was. The funny, the cute, and the "no way not touching that" moments. It's worth noting that what appears to be simple food is actually carefully formulated nutrition. Puppies require extra protein and calcium for growth. Senior dogs may need joint support and smaller kibble. Special diets can address allergies or health conditions. Some brands even use insect protein, such as crickets, as a sustainable and highly digestible source of protein. Mythbuster number 2. Byproducts are bad. Not true. Organ meats like liver and kidney are highly nutritious and closer to what wild dogs would eat. They may sound unappealing to humans, but dogs thrive on them. Let's talk treats. Dog biscuits, chew sticks, and training rewards are manufactured similarly to kibble, with the addition of baking or drying to achieve the desired texture. Many are fortified with vitamins designed for dental health or flavored to make training more effective. And just like humans, dogs have taste preferences. Some love chicken, some go crazy for beef, and some would happily turn their noses up at anything that doesn't smell meaty enough. That's why manufacturers carefully test every batch, because flavor is just as important as nutrition. If your dog could choose dinner for a week straight, what would it be? Kibble, canned, fresh, or a mix of all three? Let us know in the comments. We love seeing what dogs really want. Dog food has evolved globally as well. In Japan, luxury pet bakeries are making pup-sized sushi rolls and decorated cakes. In Europe, raw diets are more common, emphasizing natural meats and bones. Meanwhile, in the United States, convenience and variety rule. The pet food industry reflects both our love for dogs and our desire to make feeding them as easy and healthy as possible. Mythbuster number 3. Dogs should eat like wolves. While dogs share ancestry with wolves, thousands of years of domestication have adapted their digestive systems. Dogs can handle starches and grains, unlike wolves, making kibble and mixed diets suitable for most breeds. The final step in production is packaging and distribution. Bags of kibble are filled, cans are sealed, and fresh meals are vacuum-packed. Labels list ingredients, feeding guidelines, and nutritional information. Subscription meals are carefully packaged and insulated to maintain their freshness during shipping. From factory floor to front door, every step is monitored to ensure your dog's food arrives safely. Now, a fun fact. Some dog food factories employ professional pet food tasters, yes, humans, to check texture and flavor before dogs ever see the product. It's all part of making sure meals meet quality standards. And if you ever wonder how much dog food is consumed worldwide, consider this. Americans alone spend billions of dollars annually feeding their pets. Mythbuster number 4. Homemade diets are always better. While it may seem healthier to cook for your dog, homemade meals can often lack essential vitamins and minerals. Commercial dog foods are specifically formulated to provide balanced nutrition, making them a reliable choice for pet owners. Dog food is more than just nutrition. It's history, innovation, culture, and love. From Sprat's first biscuit to today's gourmet subscription boxes, every meal represents an evolution of how humans care for their best friends. Before we wrap up, tell me, what's the strangest flavor or type of dog food you've ever seen? Comment below. Some of the creations in Japan and Europe will blow your mind. And before you go, don't just roll over and leave. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a peek inside the factory. Supporting this channel is easier than convincing your dog to sit for a treat. And yes, you can do it while tossing them a chew stick for good measure. Thanks for joining us on the How-To Factory. Stay sweet, stay curious, and we'll see you next time when we reveal the secrets behind another everyday favorite.